In examining Ghost Flintstones, under the prism of El largo, largo, largo fin de semana, one cannot help but marvel at how the series, which initially presents itself as a simple animated comedy, manages to capture the complex dynamics of modern family life, all framed within the anachronistic yet charmingly whimsical setting of bedrock. The episode opens with Fred Flintstone waking up to the familiar cacophony of morning chaos, a sequence that on its surface seems mundane, yet subtly establishes the motif of time compression that permeates the narrative. The animation style, vibrant and meticulously crafted, brings to life the prehistoric world in such a way that the ordinary objects, cars made of stone, household appliances operated by foot power, become instruments of both humor and reflection. In this particular weekend-focused episode, the extended duration of events allows the creators to explore how characters respond to unstructured time, a concept universally relatable yet rarely examined with such a mix of satire and empathy. Early on, Fred's attempt to orchestrate a perfect weekend is thwarted by a series of mishaps, including a Stone Age equivalent of traffic jams, comically exaggerated by his foot-powered vehicle breaking down mid-route, and the ever-present neighborly interruptions, primarily from the Rubbles, whose interactions with the Flintstones oscillate between friendly camaraderie and gentle rivalry. These sequences, while humorous, offer subtle commentary on the unpredictability of human plans, particularly within the family unit. The juxtaposition of Fred's meticulous planning against the chaotic, almost absurdist interruptions underscores a theme central to the episode: the tension between expectation and reality. Fred's frustration is palpable, yet the audience is invited to perceive it with warmth, because the show consistently balances slapstick with an intimate understanding of domestic life. Meanwhile, Wilma Flintstone's role in managing the household during this protracted weekend provides a compelling contrast. Her character, traditionally portrayed as pragmatic and patient, demonstrates layers of complexity in her navigation of Fred's impulsiveness and the children's boundless energy. The scenes depicting Pebbles and Bam Bam's adventures around bedrock are more than mere filler. They symbolize the untamed vitality of youth, acting as catalysts for the adults' reflections on their own desires and limitations. In a particularly memorable sequence, Pebbles decides to organize a mini scavenger hunt across the neighborhood, unintentionally disrupting Fred's plans. The humor is multifaceted, drawing both from the situational comedy and from an underlying recognition of the generational gap in perceptions of fun, responsibility, and autonomy. Beyond character dynamics, the episode employs recurring motifs to deepen its thematic resonance. The elongated weekend serves as a temporal laboratory in which the characters' patience, ingenuity, and adaptability are tested. There is a surreal quality to this narrative stretch. Time appears to dilate, allowing the minutiae of everyday existence to be amplified. This technique not only heightens comedic effect, but also invites viewers to contemplate the inherent absurdity of over-planning versus the organic flow of lived experience. One cannot overlook the clever use of prehistoric technology as narrative device. Fred's attempts to streamline his weekend with various Stone Age inventions consistently backfire, producing chaos that is visually exaggerated yet narratively meaningful. From malfunctioning mammoth-powered lawnmowers to catapulting breakfast items, these inventions underscore the universal human struggle with control over one's environment. The episode's pacing, though deliberate, manages to sustain comedic momentum, a testament to the skillful scripting and timing. Furthermore, the extended weekend offers a rare opportunity for secondary characters to shine. Barney Rubble, often relegated to comic relief, demonstrates unexpected depth as he grapples with the same challenges as Fred, yet approaches them with a more adaptive, almost Zen-like attitude. This contrast between the two men amplifies the thematic exploration of temperament, friendship, and the negotiation of shared domestic spaces. One particularly poignant moment occurs when Fred, exhausted and exasperated, finally acknowledges the futility of his attempts to rigidly control the weekend. In this moment, framed against a beautifully animated sunset over bedrock, the humor softens into a gentle meditation on acceptance and presence. Wilma, observing this rare moment of vulnerability, responds with understated affection, highlighting the enduring bond at the heart of the Flintstone family. The episode also engages in subtle social commentary. Through its depiction of neighborly relations, consumer habits, even in a prehistoric context, and domestic labor, it mirrors contemporary life, suggesting that the fundamental tensions of family, friendship, and ambition are timeless. The show's creators cleverly embed these observations without overt moralizing, allowing humor to act as both entertainment and reflective lens. Stylistically, the use of exaggerated expressions, comic timing, and playful sound design elevates the episode beyond a mere animated sitcom. The repeated visual gags, particularly involving Fred's misadventures with his foot-powered car, exemplify a sophisticated understanding of visual comedy that resonates across age groups. Moreover, the narrative's attention to cyclical patterns, the repetition of misfortunes, the escalation of minor conflicts, and the eventual resolution through compromise or accidental success, offers a rhythmic structure that mirrors real-life experiences of extended weekends, where expectations, mishaps, and surprises blend seamlessly. From a personal perspective, watching this episode evokes a nostalgic recognition of weekends that seemed endlessly long during childhood, filled with minor disasters, laughter, and small victories. The show's capacity to universalize such experiences, despite its prehistoric setting, reflects a deep empathy for human nature. It also prompts reflection on the tension between the desire for order and the inevitability of chaos, a theme as relevant to modern viewers as it was at the show's inception. In conclusion, El Largo 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 Fin de Semana is an exemplary episode that combines humor, narrative sophistication, and thematic depth. By exploring the elasticity of time, the unpredictability of domestic life, and the enduring bonds of friendship and family, it transcends its animated format, offering viewers a richly layered experience that is both entertaining and resonant. The episode's meticulous attention to character, timing, and visual detail ensures that it stands as a highlight not only of the series but also of animated storytelling in general, reminding us that even in a Stone Age world, human struggles, joys, and absurdities remain remarkably familiar. The episode's enduring appeal lies in its ability to make the mundane extraordinary, transforming a simple long weekend into a narrative tapestry that blends comedy, empathy, and philosophical reflection.